Hey, pre-notification gang. I saw God of War got a release date, and I gotta download the entire collection. Get ready for the marathon. Oh, it also got a new trailer? Oh, I didn't know that. Did it? Oh, it did. It's 30 seconds. It's a teaser. At very best. Of course, Rip. Pretty much just a boss teaser. Oh, well, that's kind of cool, though. See, they're making another live-action Death Note. Yeah, with the Duffer Brothers, the team behind Stranger Things. I did see that. Thanks to the resub shrug and the resub lag. Should be better since they're huge weebs. Are the Duffer Brothers big weebs? No, I don't know who Skeet Hansen is. You see the FBI's tweet on the Child ID app where you can post pictures of your children. Yeah. I I don't know who the fuck would ever use that. What an outrageously dystopian idea. Thanks to Prime. Agaram and the Bits Cheese and Paracosm. Pretty much Paracosm, yeah. Through emulators and shit. For the older ones. Doing alright, Cheese. No, we did Weed Shop last night. No, I'm not gonna moist meter the new Umbrella Academy season. I didn't see all of it, but I saw most of it. Tiana watched it all. Thanks to the resub Smoky Oak. And the resub Breast Milk. Happy birthday, Mushroom. Thanks to the resub Kinjo. Any bad games tonight? Nah, probably not bad games tonight. There's a new Lord of the Rings teaser today. Oh, nice. This is the tier 1 Liv Malazi. And the resub T-Dog. No, I'm not moist metering minions. Thanks to the tier 1 Gay Rat. Maybe Halo. Yeah, I'm gonna marathon all the core God of War games. Thanks to the resub Brett. And Danny and Brady. and T-Wax. There was a new sneak of Game of Thrones as well, huh? Wow, releasing a lot of interesting trailers. Thanks, Resub Invader. Thanks to Tier 1 Johnson. And the Tier 1 T, or the Prime T Wig. Do you watch The Boys? Of course I do. Thanks to Resub Dongs. When's the God of War marathon? Probably later this week. Or beginning of next week, actually. We'll see. It'll be soon, though. Thanks, Resub Ghost. We got 4 games to go through. No, I still have never played 3. It's the only God of War, well, the only core God of War game I didn't play. Thanks, Resub Joe and D. The Prime Paladin. And the Resub Twisted. What about God of War Ascension? Isn't that the PSP game? I'm not going to play any of the handheld ones. I just don't care enough. That was the prequel on PS3 and it was trash. Nah, I'm probably just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks to 2 gift subs, Danny. And the resub base. Thanks to the Prime King and the resub Anoaki. You watching Double Down this weekend? I'll be watching some of Double Down this weekend. Depends on how long the OSU tournament days go. Because this weekend is the OSU tournament I'm hosting. Thanks to resub Lance. And the Tier 1 GG Vision. And the resub Augie, Ibis, and Bulldog. Next is resub Kia and Rings. And the Bits Noah. And Tier 1 Esterath. When are you going to start replaying them? You talking about God of War? Like I said, it'll be like early next week, probably. Next is the resub Reese and gift sub Best. And the gift sub Johnson. Multiverse is probably coming back sometime either this week or next. That's hype. Thanks to the resub Game and Gray. I believe the announcement was lackluster. I thought for sure they were going to have a PS event about God of War and talk about it. I mean, this is just a 30-second trailer. Doesn't really seem like this is their big meat. This is just kind of like a teaser. Thanks to resub Lanky and Boss. And the Bits Bungie and resub No Chill and K Sizzle. And the resub Pie. No, I'm not seeing the new Minions movie. It's just kind of a weak meme. I don't like the Minions and I wouldn't really enjoy the meme of it. Oh, nice. Good shit then, Trippin'. That was cool. Thanks for the resub, Sam. Thanks for the resub, yeah, and the bits, Dono. IGN spelled the name of the game wrong in their thumbnail. Oh yeah, you're right. Ragnarok. Man, they fucked up. There's the tier 1 chef and the tier 1 Spidey. Did you see the fake Metal Gear Solid Rise? Wait. Oh, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance speedrun at GDQ. Someone, how did they fake a speedrun at GDQ? What? Is that real? Thanks for resub, Korokai. I don't know, I guess will this come up? Is this it? I feel like this would have been a bigger deal. Are you sure? It was a remote runner, i.e. they were live but not at GDQ itself, and they spliced their video near the end. Wait, so they didn't even run it live? Thanks, you said Hoodie and Finn. Isn't that the whole point? Like, I know, like, Simply was a remote runner for it, but he did it live. Okay, let me see.
Holy shit. Kind of like a world record. Yes. But hey, can we like not use the world record stuff, right? Because like you see, it's very misleading. And it assumes that the video that I've done here is the fastest time, when in fact someone else could have a faster unrecorded version. Can you please use the term
What the fuck is happening?
Also known as currently best known time, with publicly available evidence created by like someone else that follows the rules of the speedrunning community, a specific game that has been verified and approved by select members of speedrunning community that has considered
what is happening?
On speedrun moderator future.
He's malfunctioning.
I believe this would lower your confusion, right? So, and help everyone.
What? I don't know what I just heard. Things are used to poop less in Jesus and sneer. During SGDQ, runner Macarazium passed off a pre-recorded segmented world record run of the Blade Wolf DLC as live gameplay. He confessed to a staff a couple days after the event ended and has been permanently banned from submitting runs in the future. And this is what he had to say immediately following the run.
All right.
So wait, wait, so you're telling me he sat here for an hour pretending to play? That's, you almost have to commend that dedication.
Guess what? It sounds like our next runner is ready. So it's
once again, not great. Raiden not doing the best job ever. He's like Stan Lee in that Captain America movie. I am so fired. And here's HR to seal the deal.
Yeah, now we have the best personality character of all time. He is literally me.
So was it obvious that it was spliced?
Actually, yeah, this fight, you can't actually win it. You know what I mean? You just have to let the homeboy beat you up a little bit. So,
Yeah, bear in mind.
right now.
I think it was only spliced near the end.
So I'm going to try my best. So first of all, there is a very difficult barrier that is timing based.
Okay. I can see. Okay, so people noticed because they stopped hearing keyboard sounds.
The mouse with my left hand was a different experience. Alright,
He's a
this
tier
section
1
is called the
Bootaloo,
office
tier
section,
1 Doodoo,
and the
and
office
tier
section
1
is actually pretty
Inosuke.
hard to
The
perform
resub
because
Mushroom,
you gotta
Eagle,
do
Alien,
a
Less.
very interesting cycle here. We restart the game to reset the cycle, we pick up these heat knives for a section later, and then we gotta clear every single enemy in the game, in this room, by using your stealth kills. Stealth kills, if done correctly, will hide your alert and your model, so doing extremely
Okay, so he
precise-
actually ran
It's
here.
another one of those heavily HB gated fights, where what we're trying to do.
Okay, I see. So he spliced only the DLC thing. Gotcha. That's interesting. Why even bother? How odd. Thanks to the Prime, Illy, Flake, and the resub Doink, and the Bits Jesus. Didn't buy the DLC. Yeah. Thanks to the Bits Dowland. He was a remote player, so the splices were passed off as lag. He said he wanted to make the ending segment go off with a bang. Okay. What an interesting defense, I guess. Thanks to the resub Charlie and the Bits Dowland.
When you are at your weakest,
Thanks to your resub logo.
And fear and doubt are a burden too heavy to bear.
remember this. You are not alone.
This actually just felt like a commercial I would have seen on like a Twitch ad before stream. That wasn't a whole lot. I actually just watched the fucking Twitch ad. Exhibits Damen and gear. Still can't wait for the game. That didn't do anything to get me hype. Oh, were you the one that made that gear shift? I actually saw that on Twitter. I didn't really look into it though, but I can absolutely do that. That sounds cool. Exit tier 1 Runa and the Prime Zindi. And yeah, I know the Duffer Brothers are making a live action Death Note. It had a release date. Yeah, it confirmed a release date. I know. November 9th. Oh, and then what was the other one they released? A new Lord of the Rings trailer. The official teaser too. Is this right? This feels like it's probably not correct. Like the resub Grease and Spaghetti. Oh, it was Game of Thrones, not Lord of the Rings. Well, that wasn't right either. Thanks, resub Scott. It's a Prime Day exclusive. You have to go to Prime Video to see it. Yeah. Do you have high hopes for Thor? I did until I started reading some of the reviews. Jackson's friend called it Reddit the movie. And everything else I saw on it said that it was just nothing but like joke after joke after joke, with a lot of them not landing. Which is concerning. Critic reviews are like 90% shit takes though. I don't read like the critic reviews. I read like normal people reviews. And sometimes YouTubers. Like I watched Jeremy Johns on it, who said pretty much exactly what Jackson's friend said. Thanks to resub Warberly, Eyes, and Freak. Sounds like Thor Ragnarok then. Yeah, with Thor Ragnarok, like, their jokes hit. It slapped. That was a lot of fun. This one is apparently non-stop, not great jokes. Thor Ragnarok kind of teetered on that line of making it only comedy, where it was, like, not impactful. Even, like, the big moments didn't have impact because they just make a joke. But this one, apparently, it's much worse. So I guess we'll see. Thanks to Prime Anthony. Bits Burger and Prime Jupiter. Apparently Christian Bale's barely in the movie. Yeah, it's also what I heard. The main villain is very, very rarely on screen, which is super weird. So what? I don't even know what the fuck they do for the whole movie then. Thanks to Risa Bacon and the Bits D. The Prime. Nimno and the resubs Zalotl. The love part? Yeah. I guess it's I guess it really will just be nothing but jokes, but we'll see. Thanks to resub Hobbit. MCU rom-com, basically. That's what it sounds like. Do you only watch cape shit movies? What does that even mean? What are you talking about? Because I'm going to see Thor, I only watch cape shit movies? What a take. You hear about the Large Hadron Collider and potential black hole / portals. You gotta get off Twitter and Facebook, man. The black holes that it creates are at a microscopic level and they evaporate immediately. They legitimately can't become a problem. They're too small. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with portals. It's not gonna collapse our timelines or teleport us anywhere. These are resub Hobbit and Meggie. Weren't you freaking out about that like 2 days ago? What, me? What are you talking about? What? In what way? I was just going over if they didn't, would it even be a problem? And the answer was no, it wouldn't be a problem. When I was a kid, I was afraid of it. Back in 2008. There's a tier 1 Kopi and the resub Diarrhea. You see the photos of the black holes they got? No, but I saw they found more like quark shit, which is cool. There's a Prime Faded. Yep, gonna replay the God of War series now that Ragnarok has a release date. There's a resub Phantom. When's Rocket League Worlds? It's next month. August 4th it starts, I believe. Thanks to Prime, that guy. You gonna play Stumble Guys? No, not tonight. Tonight, haven't decided fully. Maybe finish collecting the skulls for Halo 2 and start doing Lasso. Maybe do a tier list. Haven't decided. Thanks to the bits, Pearl. I did get a new controller though. I finally got an Xbox 360 controller. I got a fresh one. So now I can actually play the games without my controller sticking. Is that true? Did you see that phone carriers are coming up with ways to put ads on Android lock screens? Is that real? It's kind of hype. Then we get all kinds of fun stuff. Let's go! Thanks to the resub, Marshall. Okay, I'm gonna take a shit real quick. And while I'm shitting, I'll decide what we're gonna do for tonight. Give me just 1 second though. Be right back. Thanks to Prime Yarn. logging back. Oh, thank you for the 5 gift subs, Kopi. Oh, Poppy. The resub Nightmare and the gift sub Danny. The Prime Gosu, Slarty, and Yarn. And the Prime Bored and Raging. And the resub Kalua. A console tier list? Nah, if I was going to do a tier list, I think I'd actually want to tier list every single video game I've ever played. Like something really ambitious. So I was looking it up earlier, and it looks like they have tier lists like pre-made for every game via console. So I guess I'd go by console. So I'd probably start N64. Thanks to the resub, chill. Can't do that, Taken. I already did a Marvel movie tier list like a year ago, 2 years ago or something. Okay. Let's pull this down here. So I think this is every N64 game. I'm actually not sure. It's gonna take 8 years. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit. We'll see. I really would be curious to see how many games I've like played on all of these, because it's gonna be a lot. So let's rename some of these. What should top? GOAT? Maybe like a top 10. S, A, B, C, trash. These are tier 1 Omar and the tier 1 Azimnus and the prime G Money and the resub Just and Giant. And Chasing and the prime Square. Yeah, I'll do GOAT here. And then this will be standard. And then this one's just gonna be dog shit. We'll just do trash. It'll be easier. Okay. These are resub Kibbles and Johnson. No, I'm not watching anything tonight, man. I like how this starts with Beast Wars. I've mentioned this a lot. I don't know how many of you ever played the Beast Wars game, but this was also on PlayStation 1. It's like a little arena fighter, and it is one of the worst fighting games ever made. I loved Beast Wars and hated this game so fucking much. Beast Wars game is a B. You need to get checked out, man. This is not a B. This game was awful. I hated it even when I was a kid. Like, this actually looks about as good as Super Fight, the $200 30-second game I played on Steam. Unfortunately, this one is absolute fucking trash. The show is a classic, though. The show would be up there in, like, the S tier, but the game is actual dog shit. It's just unplayably bad, even for its time. Ready Rumble Boxing, though, was really good. Oh, wow. When I think of these games, I picture them so much better in my head. Wow.
Only a fool would get in the ring with me. You can't possibly beat me.
I don't know what's going on with the neck there, but I respect it. Man, I remember this looking so much cooler. Yeah, you know what? I'm convinced this is a B. That's probably still gonna be a B. Boring ass sports games. Maybe I should add a tier for games that I didn't play, even though there's not gonna be many I didn't play. They're all gonna be sports. Can I even add a tier? Oh no, that just moves it up and down. Thanks to resub Rice, Sword, and Brina in the tier 1 vulnerable. Yeah, you can add below with the cog. Oh, add row below. Nice, thanks. Okay. I remember Rampage being decent. I mainly remember the... What was it? The Super Nintendo Rampage? Let me see this one. I don't know if I played this one on the N64. It looks familiar, but I'm not positive. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this. Do you do anything else besides the build? Oh wow. Man, N64 actually had titty physics. Isn't that crazy? It was so ahead of its time. Yeah, I remember the game kind of. I think I'll just put this at, like, B. I don't remember liking it super much. Like, I wasn't a huge fan. And this is not ringing too many bells. I'll just put it at a B. I at least know I played it. It seems fine. What is this? Chameleon Twist? I don't know if I played this one. Yeah, I don't think I ever played this one. Exit tier 1 Jobialt, and the gift sub Danny and the resub Mitch. And the bits Onyx. I'm gonna have to make one more here for games I didn't play. But even the games I didn't play are still better than the sports games. Wait, how did... Oh, what? How did... Oh, I accidentally changed the wrong one. Okay. Ooh, Army Men. That game was good. Army Men was real good. These games were good all the way, like, through the PlayStation lifespan, too. If I remember correctly, they even had one on the 360, but it was trash. Oh, God, these were good. I used to love my little Army Men. I used to have them square off against my G.I. Joes on the edge of the bathtub. There was always a cutthroat battle of patriotism. That was some American shit. Yeah, I remember really liking that game. That's gonna be an A. Sport. Sport. Tony Hawk! I didn't remember this being on N64. Huge. I imagine it's the same, right? Yeah, it looks the same. God, fuck yeah. That's definitely easy S. That's an S all day. I wouldn't give it GOAT status, though, but definitely an S. Nice flurry of sports. Oh, the Space Jam game. Is this Space Jam? Oh, that's not Space Jam. What the fuck is this? I can't... Is this Fatal Fury? I can't read it. Anyone recognize that? Zoom in? I can't. Babadaber 64. I think. Oh, this is that fighting game on the Dreamcast. It's definitely not Babadaber. But it was on the Dreamcast too. What the fuck is it called? It has the guy with the baseball bat on the cover. Anyone know what I'm talking about? It's like a high school fighter game. High schools fight each other. Rival Schools. Yeah, I think it's Rival Schools. Let me see. No, it's not this. I recognize that baseball guy up here, though. Thanks to the resub Web and the gift sub Danny, and the resub Quartz, Jesse, and the gift sub Danny, and resub Silver. Ooh, I don't plan those out taken. It's not Power Stone. I could probably find it if I look up Sega Dreamcast fighters. Or not. Looks like Air Border 64. God. You're right. It's Air Border 64. You're right. You're absolutely right. That was not the guy with the baseball bat. That is absolutely different. Good call. Good man. What, you get the monocle out or something? How'd you see that?
Ever since I was a child and I saw Back to the Future for the very first time, I've always longed for the day when I would get my hands on a real hoverboard. I know I'm not the only one here who feels the same way.
I don't recognize this game at all.
The thing from having a real life hoverboard is surely one which makes its way into a video game. When Air Border 64 was first announced, like many people, I couldn't wait to play it, as the concept alone left me itching to play this promising in development game. So for the months went by and gradually information about the game slipped out, and it was shown off at E3, and the problems had been ironed out. Sadly,
yeah, I don't think I ever
in
played
late
this.
2000, the publisher cancelled the North American release, and the game was finally put to rest, and Air Border 64 was dead.
Okay. Didn't play. Looks cool. More Army Men. Air Combat. Did I play that one? Oh, I did play this one. I don't think this one is as good as Sarge's Heroes, though. But I've also just never really liked flying games. So I'll put this one tier below Sarge's Heroes. So I'll give it a B. Worms Armageddon, that's an S. Better on PC, but God, it's so good. Worms Armageddon is probably the best Worms game. Holy fuck, it's so good. Kaya still plays this. God, I remember using Ares instead of LimeWire to download Worms games. It was so good. The Holy Hand Grenade, Banana Bomb. What were the other, like, really iconic ones? They also had that, I think it was the goat statue. Or not. Was it a goat? I don't remember. Yeah, Super Sheep. Concrete Donkey. It was a donkey. You're right. There's a resub. Fecal, Kanye, Nex, Johan, Sam, Tyrone, Rain, Palm, and Daniel. God, Worms is amazing. Easy S tier, but better on PC. Here's another one I don't recognize. Arrow Gauge, I think is what it says. Oops. Don't know if I played this. Oh, the same guy's reviewing it.
For those of you who have watched the episode Futuristic Ship Racing, a few different game modes and extra tracks and races to unlock. The problem is that whilst on paper Aero Gauge would appear to be a great game,
F-Zero,
it's just not very fun to play.
But
the game has
not as
modes,
cool.
Which you have bog standard Grand Prix, practice race, time attack and support for 2 players to go head to head. Aero Gauge is a futuristic racer. By that I mean there are no weapons at all, but you can solely focus on hitting those quick lap times.
Yeah, I don't think I played this one. No opinion. Diet F-Zero gets a didn't play from me. Thanks for resub Kinway, Alpha, Stas, and the Prime Caddy. Asteroid Huffer? What? The fuck is that? Oh, Asteroid Hyper. Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense. Same guy. And see the conclusion he draws?
Used in other areas of the game, the least they could have done is given us something interesting to listen along to. Not having music, in my opinion, also makes you more aware of the game.
This looks like shit.
The testing with gamers before the release of the game would have highlighted this. Sadly, the highlight for me and many others will be unlocking the classic Asteroids mode. You know the developers have slipped up with a game when the best thing about it is an unlocked retro game. For me, this mode is the version of the game to play. It's simple, classical, and by far the superior game.
Damn, that's rough. Losing out to classic Asteroid. I didn't play it, but it does look like shit, so I'm just gonna put it in trash anyway. Just off principle. Oh, this is Atari's greatest hits. I mean, you can't really go wrong with the Atari games, but they're also not like super special to me, so I'm just gonna go B. I did play it, but we all know what that is. I think this one's pretty obvious where it's going. Super Smash Bros. 64. I still remember getting picked up from after-school daycare, and my mom had it in the car, and I was so excited to get home and play it because I thought I'd be able to play as Machoke, and then I didn't get to play as Machoke because it didn't exist in the game. Shit still slapped, though. So good. They still have Smash Bros. 64 tournaments. You guys know that? They have, like, full freestyle combo shit. It's crazy. It's cool, too. Like, it's still cool.
But here we have Kyoshki's Falcon. So he is now on 3 characters in tournament.
Exit tier 1, Benny.
We know very good at this matchup. We've seen him, obviously,
just missing a grab. Wario gets the chain grab off stage. We'll see if these Wario.
Actually, here, this will be better. Hold on, let me show you a combo video. Because they also have combo competitions. Because the game's so fucking janky, you can do some nutty shit.
About the balance of like top player versus comboer. Kyoshi right now is arguably the best player in Japan. He's I believe won every Japanese national. Ooh, okay.
And he is a Kirby player.
Yeah.
It's so sweet that this game still actually has a community.
So far. You hold it down. What? What was that? Dude,
that's so fucking cute.
What in the world was that? That was ridiculous.
Yeah. The game's good. Like, it's still cool. Like, it's still pretty fun to watch. God damn it. Hold on. Let me watch one more Grand Finals.
The get-go combo.
Yep.
But bad angle, but it actually
adjustment?
worked out.
No way.
Heroes gonna be like, that was on purpose.
No, exactly.
But yeah, absolutely GOAT for N64.
Bad
Smash
angle,
64
but it
is so
actually
good.
worked out. No.
Armyman Sarge's Hero. This is not the sequel. I think pretty much all Sarge's Hero is going to be A. I don't even need to look it up. It's pretty much the same, but just not as refined as the sequel. Thanks to resub Chester and Famio. What does this say? Maureen's? Maureen's? Armorines. Project Swarm. Oh, same guy.
Arsenal was rather disappointing in a sense that it feels quite uninspired. After the incredible Series 4 from Turok 2, I had big hopes for some insane weaponry. Everything falls into the generic categories of standard weaponry from a
It doesn't look bad. I didn't play it though.
One area where the game...
So I don't know anything about it. Sports. Aiden Chronicles? Don't know if I played that either. I feel like a lot of these just weren't in like US releases, which is why I don't know them. Wow, this looks awful. Yeah, I didn't play it. Okay. Sports. Man, I can't see the title at all here. All I see is 99. Does anyone recognize this? Bust a Move 99? I don't think I played this, but it seems like a lot of people recognized it quickly. So it's one of these kind of games. I didn't play it, but I know this type of game. I'm just gonna go didn't play. Bassmaster 2000. This is a sport game, but this is a good one. Nintendo fishing games just hit different. I'm pretty sure I even made a video on this game a long time ago. This shit was clapping cheeks in the day, I'll tell you what. Oh, it's the same guy.
Sure, I can understand sports titles which will appeal to both your casual armchair sports fan 1000, landing on store shelves in the year 2000 after being developed by mass media. TH presentation.
Oh yeah, you could catch some real swamp monsters. Here, let me get a long play. I wouldn't be surprised if they coded Nessie into this game. This shit goes hard. Bro, I had this game? Goddamn right you did. Bassmaster 2000 was good. It was big too. I'm gonna put that at A. It's definitely not S, but it is A. Banjo-Tooie. This is where it's gonna be hard, because I don't know if I liked Banjo-Tooie or Kazooie more. I feel like I preferred Kazooie. I know I definitely put more time into Kazooie. They're both incredible, but one's gonna be GOAT, one's gonna be S. God, these games were so fun. This was the only game series my mom actually wanted to play. So my mom and I played together sometimes. God, these games were amazing. Alright, I made up my mind. Banjo-Tooie's gonna be S, but Kazooie's gonna be GOAT. I remember in Banjo-Kazooie they have the shark level, like the mechanical shark, and I was a little afraid of him. So I made my mom take the sticks. What a fucking disaster that was. We had a hard time making progress there, because she didn't really, like, play games, but she just really enjoyed, like, running in circles. Where's that shark? Anyone remember what his name was? It was, like, Kadinky or something? I don't remember at all, actually. What was it? Clankier. Oh, Clanker, not Clankier. Banjo-Kazooie also has some bomb-ass speedruns, too. I like Kazooie speedruns. I don't know about Tooie. I don't know if it has cool speedruns. Show me the shark. Oh, here it is. Yeah. It's so cool. Still cool today. Alright. NBA Jam's okay, but I'm still just gonna throw it in sports. I recognize this cover, but I don't know the game. What is this? Blast Drifter? Anyone recognize this? Blast Corp? Vaguely remember this. Damn, this is pretty cool. You just fuck shit up? Is that really all you do in the game? Like I said, I only vaguely remember this one. Nice. I don't remember it well enough to put it anywhere, so for now I'm just going to throw it in here. Bomberman Hero is still probably one of the hardest goddamn Nintendo 64 games ever made. It's a cool game. It's not great, but it is cool. It was brutally difficult, though. I'll put it... B or A? I'll put it A. Just because I remember it so vividly. This shit was absolutely beating my ass. There's one boss in particular that I could never beat. I even made a video on it, too. I don't remember the name of the boss, but you're like underwater shooting shit at him. It's miserable. It's so fucking hard for no reason. But it's a cool game. This is during that time where every game tried to be Super Mario 64. So they took all of the normal 2D games, brought them into a 3D world. To varying degrees of success. You ever play the Shinobi series? Of course I did. Please tell me you played Pilot Wings? Probably, I'd have to see the cover. Is Biofreaks that fighting game that was on the PS1 as well? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I think.
Originally intended as an arcade release, it was instead ported to home console so that it wouldn't clash with the release of Mortal Kombat 4 in arcades.
I didn't play a lot of it, I didn't like it very much.
The world was actually excited for the arrival of
I like the aesthetic though.
Kombat, and so it seemed like a smart move to ship out the N64.
It seems pretty cool though, looking back on it now, you can fly around the arena.
Worked on Rampage World Tour. Biofreak stands for Biological Flying Robotic Enhanced Armored Killing Synthonoids, and as the name suggests, this is a futuristic fighting game, very much one-on-one. When you add to this some pretty cool interactive environments, it at first looks like being a great game.
This shit seems kind of cool now, but I know I didn't like it when I was a kid.
Any of Midway's fight.
Is there a speedrun for it? World record Biofreaks speedrun in 2 minutes 53 seconds. That's pretty impressive. The whole game? Nice. Seems like a cool speedrun. Like I said, I didn't really like it when I was growing up, but I did play it. I'm gonna give that a C. Body Harvest I also didn't like very much. It was just so much of doing fucking nothing. The cover's still cool though. It's got like that weird cockroach thing on it, like the guy from Men in Black. This used to scare you. I never even got to a part where anything happened. You just drive around doing fucking nothing. And I guess you can shoot a couple insects with a tank. Yeah, I think I'm gonna safely put this bad boy in the C tier. This is a sports game, but it transcends the category. This is Blitz. Blitz is still a classic. This was so fucking cool. Thanks to resub Dan, Kenra, Velvet, Software in the Prime, Sub, and Tier 1 Twitch. Oh, if I remember correctly, this even got ported to the Xbox at some point. Is that Brad Johnson? No, it's not Brad Johnson. I think that's Sean King, the quarterback for the Bucks. That's Mike Allstott. I still remember the roster. So good. This game's so good. I wouldn't necessarily put it in like a GOAT category or anything, but I definitely do think I'd put it in S. That's one of those that just goes well above and beyond the rest of the genre. Oh, thank you for the 10 gift subs, Twitch. Appreciate the generosity. Thank you for that. And the bits, Loa. Probably Top Ramen. And I'm pretty sure I played Shining Force. It sounds familiar. Is that what the next one is? Because I couldn't read it. Buck Bumblebee? I don't recognize the title. Oh, Buck Bumble.
What about now? It's time to rock with the big.
God damn, this is going hard. Holy shit. So what do you do in the game? Yeah, I didn't play it. Looks like a game I would have enjoyed, though. You just fly around as a bee? Cool. Oh, it's gonna have to go and didn't play, though. Bomberman 64 I had mixed feelings on. Like, it wasn't a bad game, but I still preferred, like, all of the Game Boy games to it. Like, by no means was it bad, but it just wasn't as fun for me as the Game Boy games. And it definitely, I don't think I enjoyed it as much as Bomberman Hero. Sonic music vibe? I guess kinda. This game whooped my ass as a kid. Bro, old games were so hard. Like, actually so hard. Even today, they're still difficult. Like, I replayed Ocarina of Time back in... would have been like 2013. That water temple broke my fucking brain. And I was a college honor student. That shit's just hard. I'm gonna put that just below Bomberman Hero. That's gonna go into B. Thanks, Resub, Gamble, Pesos, and Egg. Sports. Anyone recognize this? Is this the Blues Brothers? It's like Blues Brothers cross Frogger or something? What is this? Thanks, the Resub Candy. Blues Bros 2000. Okay, that's cool. Well, that didn't work. Oh, here we go. Damn, this shit looks hype! Actually looks kinda cool. I did not play it, though. But I used to like the movie. If I remember correctly, doesn't Blues Brothers still hold the record for most cars destroyed in a single scene? Or was that beaten by The Matrix? I don't remember. I didn't play it, so I can't tier this one. Battle Tanks Global Assault. Sounds familiar. Thanks for resub Random and Geo. Actually, hold on, before I do that, I'm curious. Does the Blues Bros game have a speedrun? It seems like a really cool speedrunning game. 44 minutes. That's kind of long. Did you hear that the Georgia Guidestones were destroyed? The American Stonehenge? Yeah, I heard. Who destroyed it? Was it like an official destruction thing, or was it just a bunch of vandals going crazy? Thanks to the resub Random in the Prime Paragon. First Vandals, then the state. It was a bombing, then they decided to tear down the rest. Both, someone partially destroyed it with a bomb, then the state removed it. Why? It was my buddy Eric. Man, that guy's a real asshole. Thanks to the resub Oblivion. A Senate candidate called it a satanic symbol. It's crazy how dumb people are becoming. I was actually talking to Jackson about this earlier. People are actually legitimately getting stupider. The amount of access to information has rotted people's brains. Let's check out tanks. Thanks for the gift sub, Dylan. Oh, I played this. I didn't like it very much. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. Nah. I'm debating between a B and C tier. I'm just gonna go B. Nah, that's too high. I'm not gonna put that with Bomberman. I'm going C. Milo? I don't know Milo. Milo's Astro Lanes. It's a bowling game.
The game was due to have a Japanese release in Japan, and the game's poor sales figures in the rest of the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bowling game. It was never going to sell well.
Those games which you just know wouldn't sell huge amounts, but the idea is actually quite cool. In the 22nd century, the world has become obsessed with the Astro games, which is essentially space bowling. It pulls huge ratings on television across the galaxy.
It sounds like propaganda from the bowling industry.
Across the universe. Milo, the game's titular character, decides he wants to win the Astrolight Trophy, which is the highest cup across the vast expanse.
Didn't play. Exit Tier 1 Loco. Sport. Didn't play Bust a Move 2, but it's just more of the puzzle things. Bomberman 64, the second attack? I don't know if I played this. Bomberman 64, the second attack. This one was so good. I don't think I played the sequel. No, I definitely didn't play this. Unfortunate. Looks like I would have liked it. Another bowling game, huh? More battle tanks. I mean, I just didn't like battle tanks. I don't know if I played this one, but I imagine it's just going to be the same. Finally, Bug's Life. This game fucking sucked. This game was trash. I liked the movie. But this game was awful. Now, this game was actual dog shit. This was like Bubsy 3D for the N64. I hated this fucking game. This is like all you do. You throw limes. I don't even know what they're supposed to be. I don't remember, but you just throw these like little dog toys around at bugs. It sucks. Apparently there's a cool speedrun for this game, though. I remember hearing about it. Yeah, it's a 21-minute speedrun. There's a tier 1 minced meat. I mean, it seems like a pretty hype speed game.
Amuga's bad?
Hey, that about sums it up. That's going in trash tier. Blitz again. I'll just put it up there with S because the Blitz games don't miss. I don't recognize this from the cover. What is this? Anyone know this game? Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. Didn't play this. Seems pretty hyped though.
Take this. Taste it. Ice pick.
Didn't play it. What is this one? Marley Blast? Charlie Blast? I think it's Charlie Blasts. Charlie Blast Territory N64.
When it comes to N64 puzzle games, there are a few obvious titles which spring to mind. Tetrasphere, Wet Tricks and Buster Move are all fantastic puzzlers which helped really fill the gap between arcade races.
Yeah, I didn't play it. Ooh, Command and Conquer on the N64, one of my first RTS games. This one was pretty cool. Probably doesn't hold up well or anything, but it was pretty fun for its time. Wow, this looks so much different than I have it in my head. Wow. Is this right? Is that the right one? Yeah, I guess so. Wow, that looks almost nothing like I remember it. Nice. I'm just gonna give that a B. Hey, Carmageddon 64. That's a notoriously awful game. I played this not when I was a kid, but back when I was just playing all the shittiest games ever. It's pretty bad. Like, it's pretty awful. It's not fun. CRTs really add to that feel. True. Yep, so this one's easy trash tier. Carmageddon 64 is abominable. I'm pretty sure this is another Army Men game, right? Or is it Clear Strike 64? I'm not sure. It looks like an Army Man game. Thanks to the resub Mike and the gift sub Atlanta and the resub Federal. Nuclear Strike? Oh. Don't think I played it. Yep, didn't play it, and that looks awful. Didn't play Clay Fighter. Chopper Attack. I just don't think I played many helicopter games besides the Army Men one. I mean, I'll look it up, but I'm pretty confident I didn't play this one either. Man, there's a lot of dog shit here. Helicopters were all the rage back then, I guess. That doesn't ring any bells. Sport. California Speed. Oh, I remember this game.
On your mark, get set, go!
Since I played this one, I won't put it in sport, but I do remember it. That golf cart guy is kind of hype. I'll be honest, I don't even remember liking it, but watching it now, it looks pretty cool. This dude is pumping dick on that golf cart, though, I'll tell you what. Jesus Christ. That looks fine. I'll just give it a B. Sport. Penny Racer? That sounds familiar. Oh, hey! This game was really kind of not terrible. They have a, if I remember correctly, they have a cool figure 8 track in here. Or I might be getting it mixed up with a different game. But I do remember this. Oh! Huge. Thanks to resub Cosby and Takamizuchi. The sequel to this was goated? Couldn't tell you. I vaguely remember this one though. I'm just gonna put that at a C. Anyone recognize this game? There's one car game in particular I'm looking for, and it's not Cruisin' USA or Cruisin' World. Those are great. But there's one car game on the N64 that I've never been able to recall the name of, but you used to be able to get speed by grinding your car against the rails, and you could do backflips in your car because it had cool test tracks. Maybe it's this game. Does anyone recognize this? This is Scars. That's Rush, is it? I guess we'll find out.
Before. No fault about this game, it's the concept. Set in the year 3000 when computers have pretty much taken over, supercomputers instead decide to battle one another in virtual races packed with weapons and cars which are based on animals.
That's cool.
If you're wondering where the title SCARS comes from, well, it stands for Supercomputer Animal Racing Simulator. And if that doesn't
I don't
make you
think
want
I
to
played
pick up and play this quirky racer, nothing will. While the concept may be unique, an attempt to win the league.
Yeah, I don't think I played it. Chameleon again, didn't play it. Now we get to the really good driving simulator. I don't even know. It's not really a driving simulator, but Cruisin' is so fun. I remember for Cruisin', I think it was Cruisin' World. I remember going to no, it would have been kindergarten. In kindergarten, I was going to the bathroom, and I shut the door on my finger, and I like busted the shit out of my finger, and my nail was like in 2 pieces. And I was crying, and I was really upset, but Mom told me I get to play Cruisin' when I get home because she knew I really liked it. I got excited, so I went home, played Cruisin', and slept it off. Didn't like fix my finger, but god damn it, I do remember playing it. Just a cool series all around. And Cruisin' World, basically the same thing, but a little bit better looking, I always thought. Physics looks sick in that game, because they are. Anything is possible in Cruisin' World. If you dream it, you can drive it. I'm just gonna put both at A. Didn't play the South Park game. I remember hating Castlevania on the N64. Yeah, it looks about as bad as I remember. Show me some combat. Come on. Fight him. Yep, that's definitely trash tier. This is the one I remember I stole from a friend, kinda. It was honestly Justice. A buddy of mine named Jonathan rented this from Blockbuster and never returned it, so I stole it from him. Not like because I loved Blockbuster or anything. I mean, I liked Blockbuster, but it wasn't like I was their repo man. I just felt like, you know, he didn't really earn it in the first place. What's the name of this one, though? I just remember the wolf guy. Oh, you're having a rough night. All you keep spamming is lasso run, you cuck. If you like tier lists in 2022, you're a child. Bad stream, that's what it's called. Who hurt you, Obi? Jesus Christ, man. You've been here, like, doing that for the last, what, 40 minutes? Talk to me, man. I'm here for you. What do you need? What happened today? Did she not text you back? Thanks to the gift sub Savvy and the resub Wolf, Blazin, and Arca, and Nate. And the resub Chris. I'm all ears, Obi. Let it all out. I'm listening. Thanks to the Prime Pokey Bacon. And the Prime Jason. You were so vocal for the last 40 minutes. What's going on now, man? Now's your time. I'm asking you to be vocal. He's the Prime Herm. And the resub Shinobi. I already finished all of To Catch a Predator. Next, the resub VK. Did he leave? No, he's still here. Oh, nope, he just left. Oh, man. Okay. What's the point in making a big hoopla if you're just going to run away? What's the name of this one? I don't remember the name of the actual Castlevania game. I just remember the cover. It's the resub or the Prime Cake and resub Doctor and the Prime Cat and Tier 1 Vash. Legacy of Darkness. I remember one of the first levels you're on like floating platforms in the ocean or some shit. Wow, I don't remember that at all. This is like one of the first things in the game too, and it doesn't ring a single bell. Just for the sake of having stolen this game from a friend, I'm gonna give it a B, even though the game doesn't look very good. Destruction Derby 64. Don't know if I played it. Wow, it's fucking hype. I can't see shit. What is this? Something Heroes? Sal Hero? What is this? Dual Heroes. Well, didn't play this. They had so many god-awful fighting games on the N64. Holy shit. Finally, getting the games that I had played. What is this one? Dark Rift? Another fucking terrible fighting game. Man, can you believe there's actually a time when fighting games were like mainstream popular? That's crazy. Everyone was making fighting games, now they're rare. Doom 64 was not good. I gave this game multiple chances and just never liked it. But then again, this was when I was younger. Blood was scary and stuff, so maybe I was just biased. It wasn't. It wasn't to me. I didn't like it. I'm just gonna put that at like C. Because obviously it's not trash, but I remember as a kid I hated it. I did not like it, no matter how many times I tried it. Duke Nukem I actually didn't play when I was a kid. Donkey Kong 64. That's going to be controversial, but I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was fun. I played it a lot, and it was really cool that the cartridge was yellow. But I just didn't like it nearly as much as like Super Mario 64 or any of that.
Okay.
The speedrun's hype? I don't think I've ever seen the speedrun for this. Is it hype? What makes it cool? Best intro? Oh, the intro is great. The intro's iconic, but I just didn't like the game itself that much. But maybe I was just too dumb for it. I might have just genuinely been an idiot. I played it a lot, though. I don't remember the name of this game, but I remember the cover. What's the name of this one? It's not Darkwing Duck. What is it? Is it Prime Gifted? I'm not doing that tonight, fart. Goin' Quackers. Donald Duck Goin' Quackers. Nice. Looks pretty cool. I don't think I played it. I just recognized the cover. I probably saw it at an EB Games once. Yeah, it looks Crash Bandicoot-esque. But I didn't play it. Didn't play that. I think I played Duck Dodgers, though. I did play this one. I don't really remember it super well, though. I don't know where I'd put it. I'm just gonna put it and didn't play. I don't remember too much about it. Oh, this is Daikatana. Didn't play it when I was a kid, but this is another one of those worst games of all time. Daikatana is a notoriously awful dog shit game. And it's pretty fucking bad. It's really fucking boring.
When people start talking about the worst first-person shooters of all time, I think one of the games that's always going to come up in discussion, you know, mostly by people who have played it, is John Romero's infamous Daikatana.
It's pretty bad.
It's the worst game of all time, in the same way that Plan 9 from Outer Space is the worst movie
Thanks,
of all
Resub
time.
Gabriel.
In other words, it isn't.
The bits
I've
fart.
never tried anything like this before.
If it's on the tier list, man, I'll get to it.
Though, because of the story behind its troubled development, you know, as opposed to the actual game itself.
Do I know the story?
Daikatana was an, at the time, ambitious project by Romero, where you played as a dude named Hiro Miyamoto, traveling through time with a magical sword, trying to stop a power-hungry warlord from rewriting history.
Okay. Yeah, Daikatana's trash. What's the story behind it, though? What was the story? John Romero is gonna make you his bitch. This was its tagline. That's kind of hype. You're about to find out. I don't really want to watch 20 minutes on the history of it. Just give me the cliff notes. That legendary ad campaign. Is it still on YouTube? I'd like to see that. Commercial. Official trailer 1999. Yeah, I can almost see something behind all of these JPEG. I didn't see anything about John Romero making me his bitch. He's the Prime Dragon in the resub realm. It was in physical advertisements. Oh, it even says right here. I guess that was a well-known thing. Cool. Why is Bug's Life on here twice? I get to put it in trash tier twice. Didn't play Duke Nukem. Sports. Oh, I recognize this game. I hated this game. I can't remember the name of it, though. What is this? Acropolis G, I think it might have been. What the fuck was it? Extreme G. Wow, I wasn't even close. This game was unbearably boring. Extreme G was awesome. I did not like it. Looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool now, but I hated it when I was a kid. Now I can appreciate it, but I hated it when I was a kid. I didn't play any of the Elmo games. As hard as that is to believe. This is Star Wars Pod Racer, right? This game kind of clapped. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gasgano, everyone's favorite glup shitto from the Star Wars universe. Oh, this is pretty nostalgic. This was cool. This game was cool. That was a good game. I don't think I'd give it S tier, but I will absolutely give it A. What is this? I can't read it. What is this? You recognize that? I think it's a tier 1 odd in the resub Corrupted and Samuel. Something assault. Yeah, I can't read the first word. Starfighter. I mean, I don't recognize the cover at all, so I'm just going to assume I didn't play it. Quest 64 I did play, and it was not good. I think this game got like a cult following or something, but I hated it. Looking at it now, though, it's kind of cool. Just fight some fucking frogs. But I have to go by me when I played it, and I did not like it. Though I don't think it's as bad as Bug's Life and Carmageddon, so I'll just go C. I'll be generous. Power-Aiken? Oh, Forsaken. Forsaken 64. Damn, this looks hardcore. What is this? Damn, this shit is funky. Definitely didn't play it, though. Sports. Blitz again. Damn, S tier is dominated by 3 Blitz, Banjo-Tooie, Worms, and Tony Hawk. I didn't realize they put so many Blitz games on the Nintendo. But I mean, they're all good. Blitz is actually iconic. It's deserved. I don't know what the fuck this is. Something Dragon? Flyogi Dragon? Does anyone recognize that? These resub Ralph, Star, and Mucho. Oh, Flying Dragon. That sounds about right. Flying Dragon. Breaker Chidori. Oh, I definitely didn't play that. Fighting Force 64, I am pretty sure I played. Yeah, I did play this one. This game was pretty cool. I remember it being a lot more fast. Can you really only go at a slow... Oh, there you go. I'll give that like a B. B's kind of generous, but I'll give it a B. Oh, now we're cooking. Finally! Fighter Destiny. These games were so fucking cool. It was kind of like Soul Calibur in that you could ring out your opponents. But I remember Fighter Destiny, I think it was Fighter Destiny 2. They had one girl that had a bra, and her celebration was she'd like move her tits like this. That blew my mind as a kid. I was like, oh my god, fucking boobs. So I'd always play as her and do my best to win. It was so cool. God, this game was great. Fighter Destiny 1 and 2. I'm actually pretty sure I have it on my shelf over there. Because Fighter Destiny 2 had like a black cartridge, which was pretty rare. I mean, as a fighting game, it's probably trash, but I loved it. Let me see if I can find that girl. I don't know if it was 1 or 2 that had her do it. Must have been 2. You think if I typed in Fighters Destiny 2 titties it'd come up? Or am I just playing with fire too much there, you think? Donkey played this? I remember he did. It was pretty nostalgic to see it. Alright, I'm not gonna... Jesus, I'm not gonna keep searching around for it. I'm just gonna put both of them in the same tier. I'm gonna give them A. Where's the other one? I'm sure I'll find it eventually. I don't think I played Bass Hunter 64. Sport. Pokemon Puzzle League? Don't think I played it. One of these. Just low effort shovelware. There was a lot of those on the N64. I'm just gonna put that in trash even though I don't even think I played it. Oh my god, there was a Razor Scooter game. Oh my lord, look at that cover. It is a child on a Razor Scooter grinding off Blockbuster ticket. Holy shit. Bro, that's just gonna go into S, I think, honestly. Let me see what that looks like. I don't think I played the game, but that cover is incredible. Razor Freestyle Scooter. Holy shit. Beating every Nintendo 64 game. What an ambitious mission. These are some Daredevil, Chase, Tropical, Zine, E-Man, and the Prime Boss.
I am beating every N64 game.
All power to you, Godspeed.
However, since the game was decent and I really enjoy Tony Hawk games, I decided I'd get all the goals on each level. All the goals in the end just revolved around you doing tricks over and over.
This looks good!
One is collecting all of the wheels. It's kind of like collecting skate in a Tony Hawk game, except there's far more wheels.
Okay, so it is just Tony Hawk, but with Razor. Hey, that's fine. Fits right at home. Sport. Conker's Bad Fur Day was great, but I didn't like it as much as everyone else did. I didn't get very far when I was a kid, so I went back and played it back when I was making videos on all kinds of old and shitty games, but Conker's Bad Fur Day was just a good game. So I beat it when I was probably like 17 or 18. The Great Mighty Pooh is still a classic. But the game wasn't as fun, but I was 17 or 18, so I was already used to, like, modern games, which probably made it less fun for me. I think if I really committed to beating it when I was a kid, I would have liked it a lot more.
My chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat?
It's an iconic game. Like, it doesn't feel good to put it at A tier, but I gotta be honest, man. When I played it, I just didn't like it all that much. I liked everything that wasn't gameplay. Would you say Zelda games still hold up? Oh god, yeah. I'll get into that once we get to them, but Zelda games still hold up. I also think Star Fox doesn't hold up super well. Again, I loved it when I was a kid. Played the shit out of it. Huge fan. Went back and played it 2012, I think, when I was doing the Critical Versus series to fight Andross. So I had to go through the whole game to get to Andross. Still pretty fun, but not as good as I remembered it being, because obviously at that point I was already used to modern games. Still a good game though. Still loved it as a kid.
Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
Thanks to Tier 1 Beery and the resub shipping in Nino. Star Fox 64 OST was GOAT. True. OST slaps. Also, the boss fights are really cool. It's just everything getting to the boss is not cool. It's just so tedious.
No!
God, the boss fights are iconic, man. I don't even remember if I played F-Zero X. I don't think I did. No, I definitely didn't. Extreme G2, I don't think I played. I don't recognize the cover. Mythical Ninja looks familiar. I played F-Zero GX. I didn't play F-Zero X. Nah, maybe I didn't play this. Okay, that's another didn't play. Deadly Arts. Don't think I did. So many fighting games. Wow, this looks pretty fucking cool though. It's like the game just plays itself at 2 times speed. Sport. GT64 I might have played. There was a buggy racing game I played on the N64. I'm sure that'll come up soon. No, didn't play, I don't think. Alright, this has to go into GOAT. GoldenEye 64. The best game that everyone remembers on the N64 that holds up the worst. Playing this game now is miserable. It is damn near unplayable. But holy shit, for its time was it an innovation. This revolutionized gaming. My dad and I used to play this together. It was so good. And the movie is incredible. This is the best movie tie-in game probably ever for its time. GoldenEye is still also my favorite James Bond. So fucking good. The multiplayer was fucked because everyone plays Odd Job, but yeah. Everything about GoldenEye was just incredible. For its time. And now everything about it's terrible to go back and play. It also had really cool cheat codes, like Big Head mode was great. It just had so much going for it. God damn, this game was good. Holy shit. You can play it with mouse with mods. I know people went back and fixed it with mods and shit, but we're on the N64 here. So we have to talk about the N64 version. The Happy Hob did a GoldenEye no-hit run not too long ago. Nice. The pause screen music slaps. Everything in that game was a masterpiece for its time. Thanks to Prime Payt and the resub Local, Merly, and Nightbot. And the Prime Turtle. And thanks to the bits, Nino. Spawned one of the greatest videos of all time, Streets 112. Streets 112, baby. This video is still referenced to this day. The Ryan Lockwood Streets 112, man.
An MRRL time. Me and
so good.
Me and fucking Mark Rutsu. That's fucking right. I skipped 113. I'm a fucking legend. I've never seen a 113 and I never fucking will.
Oh man, so good, so good. The 112, baby. You're in your own land of delusion. What are you talking about? How old are you? Did you not play GoldenEye or something? That game is still one of the most beloved titles of all time. Like, just look in the chat. What are you talking about? It just doesn't hold up well. There's the resub bunny. Found Ryan Lockwood. No, that guy just only posts like the dumbest shit. I just looked at it. Thanks to the resub Volt. And the resub Dante. This is another like mythical ninja sequel, so I didn't play it. Did you enjoy the wrestling games on the N64? Yeah, they were good. Glover was mediocre. I like the idea of Glover more than the actual game. Like where he plays the ball. I didn't get very far in it. But it wasn't a bad game. I just lost interest. Just a really generic platformer, but where you're a little hand. Here's the Prime Gold chain. It's an okay game. It's just fine. Germa loves Glover, does he? That's cute. Thanks to the resub bunny. Needs a remake? No, I don't know about that. If I remember correctly, they ported it to Steam and everyone got mad. Didn't play that. This is sports. I don't think I played Hercules. No, I definitely did not play this. This looks awful, though. Jesus Christ. Is this Hercules? Looks like he plays Ric Flair. Man, this looks miserable. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna put that in trash, even though I didn't play it, just from having watched that. Sport. Oh, Hydro Thunder S. So good! Oh, Hydro Thunder's so fucking good. Thanks to the resub Rainer. These games were so fun. I mainly played it on the Sega Dreamcast, though, I'll openly admit. I didn't really play much of the N64 version. The Dreamcast version was just straight up better. Like, in every aspect. But it's the same game, just a little bit improved on Dreamcast. This was another game my dad and I used to play together. So this game, Easy S. Super good game. Hybrid Heaven. I didn't play this as a kid, but I made a video on it back in like 2014, 2013. The game's good. I did corruptions on it mainly, but I also played it normally. It's not a bad game by any means, actually. It's pretty cool. The intro music was the best for Hydro Thunder or Hybrid Heaven? Thanks to the resub Blub in Antibroke. Did you have Seaman on the Dreamcast? No, I wouldn't have been able to appreciate Seaman. I'll give Hybrid Heaven like a C. Like a comfortable C. It's not bad. It was pretty fun. Well, actually, that's kind of... wait, it's definitely better than those. B. I forgot everything I had in there. I don't know if I played this Hot Wheels game. Is this the one where you get to go in the desert for a while? Like, forever? Doing nothing? I think this might be it. Oh, yeah. Yep. This was bad. I did not like this at all. It just felt like you were controlling a fucking brick. Yeah, I did not like this game. This was pretty bad. This game fucked. Nah, this game was pretty ass. Yep. I don't know if I'd put it in trash, though, with all of these. I'll give it a C. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hybrid Heaven's on here twice. I'm just gonna leave it down here so that it doesn't crowd everything. I didn't play the Indiana Jones game, but I do know it just from, like, videos on it. Sport. I did play Space Invaders. Space Invaders, you get what you expect as advertised. It's just Space Invaders. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just a B. Sport. Something Force Gemini. Jet Force Gemini. Yeah, I don't think I played this. Wow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think I played that. That looks a little wacky, though. Hey, Earthworm Jim. This conflicted. I don't know where I'd put this one. It's certainly not awful. I'm stuck between a B and a C. Is there no music or anything? There we go, there's a little something. I think I'd probably settle with a B. I don't remember too much from it. I remember just enough to remember that I found it average. I'll give it a B. Didn't play Jeopardy. Oh, the Batman Beyond game. I didn't play it as a kid, but I played it for a video a long time ago. It's not very good. It's pretty fucking terrible, actually. Thanks to the resub, JHB. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well in the Prime Ham, bro. Yeah, this is absolutely trash tier. Batman Beyond the show, amazing. Batman Beyond the game, hurts my fucking feelings. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. They did my boy Terry dirty. Yeah, I mean, the game was bad. Hold on, I need to tinkle real quick. Just give me 1 second. Okay, be right back. And thanks for the resub, Blub. I don't remember if I said that, I just saw it. I'm back. Ugh. Thanks to resub Rancho and Prime Sussy. Yeah, of course, Broseph. How far along are we? Pretty close to done. I'm finally getting into the main meat games here. Still shook by your rating on Hot Wheels? Well, my opinion is the only accurate one, so I don't know what to tell you, man. You had bad taste. Sorry to break it to you like this. Check this one out, though. This one might really hurt your feelings. Snowboard Kids 2, going above Hot Wheels. This game fucking slaps. Snowboard Kids 2 is good. Like, I'm speaking relatively, because I wouldn't necessarily put it up here with Star Fox or any of that. But for what it is, it's good. Made a whole video on that, too. Fucking great game. I actually bet this game has some really cool tech to it. It had such weird momentum with its physics. I bet if someone really wanted to dig into it, they could find some gross shit to make this an interesting speed game. Such a good game. There's a video I made on it 11 years ago. Holy shit. Great game, though. I mean, the game's really good. There's the Prime Non in the gift sub Pika. And the resub slot and Prime Soggy. Oh, here we go. The best Kirby game. It's not quite GOAT, but it is the best Kirby game. I actually was watching a speedrun on this earlier. Kirby and the Crystal Shards is still the best Kirby game. So good. It's apparently the only one where you can actually mix different powers. I thought that was like more than just this Kirby game, but apparently not. I don't know how Kirby gets shit on, or Kirby 64 gets shit on. This is the best one. There were so many unique combinations of powers. And the final boss was kind of crazy. Some DS game had mixed powers, didn't it? I don't know. I didn't have a DS. Such a cool game. Yeah, absolutely easy S tier, but just not quite GOAT territory. Oh, here's the other fighter, Destiny. I don't think I played that. Is this Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball? Because if so, I did play that. It was pretty bad. No, it wasn't Slugfest. Is this not Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball? He's a tier 1 Shira. Which one is this? Oh, Slugfest to the right. Well, no. I didn't play this one. I played this one. What is this game, then? This is Major League Baseball? No, you're right. Yeah, Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. I played this. Man, this looks fucking haunted.
Strike one.
Yep, this game was bad. This game was just straight up bad.
Strike two.
He's packing some shit in those pants. Yeah, he's wearing a little adult diaper. Yeah, I didn't like this game. That's going in trash. It is a sports game I played, though. I think this is a pinball game, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone recognize this cover? Because I can't see a single word on it. This is Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct Gold. I definitely didn't play it. Well, actually, maybe I did. Let me see. Why write it off? Let's see. No, that's quick. I didn't play it. Didn't play that. Oh, that's sports. Sports. I don't recognize that at all. Mario Kart 64, absolute goat. That is some goaty shit for sure. Mario Kart 64 is so fucking good. And the speedruns for it are still amazing. There is still new tech and shit found for Mario Kart 64 speedruns. It's so cool. It is so cool. Such an active community as well. Amazing, amazing game. I used to think that the trophy you get for, like, completing the circuit was a trophy they were going to ship you in the mail. So when I'd win, I'd ask my parents when it was coming, and they'd always just keep pushing the date further and further back. They didn't have the heart to tell me that it's not real. Such a good game. I don't think I played this. Mario Party 3. I think Mario Party 2 was which one introduced the lava platforms? Was it 2 or 3? I think it was 2. Because 2, I think, is the better one. No, it wasn't in the first one. It was in the second or third one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this one's not Mario Party 3. This is the first one? Oh. I mean, either way, Mario Party's still timeless. I'm going to give that S. I'll give Mario Party 3 S. And I'm going to give 2 GOAT because I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of. I'm almost positive. Mario Party 2, I think it's this one, where it had like the skateboard to escape Boo, it had lava mushrooms, it had stay in the lines, right? Is that 2? Yeah, I think so. So I think I got the order right there. Still so good. The main story long play. Oh man. This game was so fun. Oh, that was a fun minigame too. It didn't really have, yes! This is the one I was talking about. Perfect. Yeah, I was right. Mario Party 2. It did not have any bad minigames. Oh man. Oh, it feels so good. I don't know how Nintendo used to understand fun so well back then. Now all of a sudden the new Mario Party game has the worst fucking minigames of all time. One of them's just like add numbers and fall asleep. Like, oh my god. I played that with the official podcast boys, what, like a year ago? All the minigames on there were trash. Absolute irredeemable fucking dog shit. It was embarrassing. Thanks to resub Cherry. The newest one is good. It might not have been in the newest one, but it was one of them. It was one of the newer ones, and it was terrible. It was fucking terrible. All those games ruined your N64 controllers. Yeah.